Okay. Today we'll have the workbook, I think. Now we'll start with Unit 2, Elements of Grammar. So open your books, page 4, exercise 4. Identify the whole of the subject of each of the sentences below them. Transform each sentence so as to form a yes/no question on the model and answer the question on one of the following models. Yes plus subject plus pronoun plus operator, or no plus subject plus pronoun plus operator. Number 1. Sentence number 1.
Yes, doctor.
Yeah.
1. Computers are fairly commonplace today. The subject is computer. And if we transform it, are computer fairly commonplace today?
Yeah.
Yes, they are, or no, they aren't.
No, good. Yeah, subject computers. Okay. If we make a question, we say, are computers fairly commonplace today? And the answer is yes or no. Yes, they are, or no, they aren't. Next. Next.
Doctor, can I?
Yes, Malak.
Yes. We have a computer here. The question is, have we a computer here? Yes, we have or no, we haven't.
طبعا هنا في عندنا two forms لها. ممكن نقول have we a computer طبعا حسب البريتش انجلش او ان امريكا شو نقول
do we have
اوكي هنا في عندنا two ways ممكن تستخدم البريتش ويسي have we اذا امريكا بنقول do we have a computer طبعا الانسر is
yes we have
yes
or no we haven't.
Yes we
do. We do
or yes we have.
Yes we do.
Oh yes we have.
Yes.
I'm going to no we don't or no we haven't. Yes. Next. Read.
Yes. Should I read the sentence first?
Yes.
Okay. Full-scale computers use a large number of paragrams.
Subject.
Full-scale. Okay. The subject is computers.
طبعا بدنا ايش بدنا نشوف الهول subject. شو الهول subject؟
Okay. Full-scale computers.
Full-scale computers. هاي الهول subject. Okay. Question.
Do full-scale computers use a large number of paragrams?
Yes.
So I would say yes they do. Or no they don't.
Yes, good. Next. Muhammad?
Yes. These programs have to be changed from time to time. The whole subject is these programs. The subject is these. Right. If we have to, do these programs have to be changed from time to time?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, they do.
Yes, they do.
Yes. محمد ايش اسمك انت؟
محمد دواهدة.
دوايمة؟ دواهدة. Yes. Next. حسام الدين.
A special period is the subject. And when we transform it بتصير will a special period need to be set aside for this operation?
Yes.
Yes, we do need, or no, we needn't, or we don't need.
Yes. طبعا special period will need to be. شو الكويستشن هنا؟ Will a special period need to be set? طبعا الانسر is yes.
Yes, we need, or
yes, we
need, or yes, we do.
Yes, we will. أنا will هنا. Okay, we will or no, we won't.
Oh, yes.
Next. Sujud?
Yes, Doctor. Thinking about this led us to an interesting conclusion. Did thinking about this lead us to an interesting conclusion?
subject الأول. Subject. Where is the subject?
Thinking?
Thinking. The whole subject.
Or thinking about
طبعا subject يكون دائما before the verb. وين الverb هنا؟
led.
Led. إذا وين the subject?
Yeah. Thinking about this.
Thinking about this. Good.
Yes. Yeah.
Question.
Did thinking about this lead us to an interesting conclusion?
Yes. Did thinking about this lead? Okay. لأنه did.
Yeah.
Lead. The answer.
Yes. 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 It did. Yes.
It did. Yes, it did. Or.
Yeah. Or no, it didn't.
No, it didn't. Good.
Yeah.
Next. Next. Anfal. Anfal.
Yes. Someone having a dream could be performing a similar operation. The question could someone have.
What is the subject? Subject.
Someone having a dream.
Then someone having a dream is the subject. Question.
Could someone having a dream be preferring a similar operation? Yes, I could. No, I couldn't.
Yes, yes. Someone.
Yes, someone could.
Yes, he or she. The question, could someone having a dream be performing similar operation? The answer is yes, he or she. Could أو no, he or she couldn't. لأنه في عندنا someone could be he or could be she. ولا لا؟ Next.
دكتور أجاوب. Can I answer?
ملاك, yes.
Yes. Most people have had the experience of dreaming in feverish state. The subject is most people have. And the question is, had most people have the experience of dreaming in a feverish state? The answer is yes, they have, or no, they haven't.
Yes, good. Next. Next. Sujud.
Then the sleeper sees dreams as a jumbled sequence of an important detail. The subject is the sleeper.
Sleeper, yes.
Yeah, the question, does the sleeper see dreams as a jumbled sequence of an important detail? Yes, he does, or no, he doesn't.
Yes, good. Yes, he does or no, he doesn't. Next.
طب دكتور هنا then ما بنستخدمها
then ما لهاش علاقة. هذا عبارة عن كونكتور هون. اوكي. نطلع على السبجكت. طبعا ده مش سبجكت مش ناون. السبجكت هون بكون يا ناون يا بروناون. فسليبر هو الناون. اوكي. وذن عبارة عن ادفيرب هون. اوكي. Next.
تمام.
محمد دوادي.
Yes. Yes. This jumbled sequence of detail is this the whole subject.
مظبوط.
Yes.
Question.
Does this jumbled sequence of detail keeps dancing in front of his eyes?
Good.
Yes, he does, or no, he doesn't.
No, he doesn't. Good. طبعا هنا sequence of detail هي عبارة عن it مش he. فبنقول yes it does or no it doesn't ولا لا؟
No, it doesn't. Yes.
Yes. إذا هنا بقول
دكتور
does
والسبجكت هنا.
Yes.
السبجكت هون this jumbled sequence of detail كاملة.
detail كل شيء before the subject before the verb يكون السبجكت. نسميها هذا الهول subject.
Yeah.
Okay. الهول subject.
Yes.
إذا the question does this jumbled sequence of detail keep? The answer is yes it does or no it doesn't. Next.
أجاوب دكتور.
حسام الدين.
Yes, the speaker is the subject. But here, does the speaker seriously comparing dreams with what happens in a computer? Yes, he does, or no, he doesn't.
منين جبت it doesn't؟ فيش doesn't هون.
is.
شو الأكسلري هون is؟
Yeah,
Is the speaker.
Is the speaker seriously comparing dreams? The answer is
yes.
yes, he does, or no, he doesn't.
ما يجب does.
Yes, he is.
لأن
Yes,
is
he
هون.
is.
Since
The
لأن
speaker
auxiliary
is.
is. فيش عندنا غير is auxiliary. So we use the auxiliary in the sentence.
Oh yeah, yes.
Is the speaker seriously comparing? Yes, he
Is or
does
no,
ولا
he
is?
isn't.
Yes, he does ولا is?
Yes, he is.
Is. أو no, he
Isn't.
isn't. Yes. Next.
Can I answer?
Yes. Sujud.
No, Malak.
The process of changing a computer program can be compared with human dreams. The subject اللي هي the process of changing computer program.
Question.
The question, can the process of changing a computer program be compared with the human dreams? Yes, it can, or no, it can.
Good, very good, good. Any question about this exercise? طيب. Now we'll move to the second question, or second exercise of exercise 5. Constituent parts of sentences. Divide each of the sentences below into its constituent parts and label each with يعني طبعا subject, B, verb, C, complement, O, object, or A, adverb, as in the model in A and B. Now, look at the example here. Computers are fairly commonplace today. طبعا هون computer subject, R verb, fairly commonplace عبارة عن complement, و today adverb. Did you ever eat chicken? طبعا did is a verb, you as a subject, ever is adverb, eat verb, and chicken is object. Okay. Number one. Number one. Yes, Muhammad?
Yes. Full-scale computers have a large number of programs. Full scale is adverbial, maybe?
No, full-scale computers.
Full-scale computers is a subject.
Subject.
Yeah, yes. Have is a verb.
A verb.
A large number of programs is the complement.
Complement, good, yes. Next. Asma, Shaukat?
Yes. We must change all the programs tomorrow. We, the subject, must change verb, all the programs object, and tomorrow adverb.
Adverb, good. Next. Next.
دكتور بس ممكن تعيدها لأنها كانت شوي سريعة.
We must change all the program tomorrow. طبعا we subject must change the verb, all the program object, tomorrow adverb. Next. Anfal?
Yes. Tomorrow will be a holiday here. Tomorrow adverb will subject will be verb. A holiday here adverb. ما في subject.
طب tomorrow is قلنا adverb. بنفس الوقت شو بنسمي إذا نعتبرها؟ subject. إذا tomorrow subject بتكون adverb نفس الوقت. الverb will be a holiday عبارة عن complement. والهير شو هي هون؟
pronoun عائدة على ال.
No, it's not a pronoun here. Is إيش؟ It's an adverb. Adverb. Here, place. Adverb of place. Here or there. Next. Next.
دكتور أجرب.
Yes, Malak.
These bookshelves is a subject. Are becoming is a verb. Yes. Very popular in Sweden is a subjective complement.
Complement, yes.
Yeah, that's
yes.
it.
Subject complement, yes. Next. Next. Hamad?
Yes, we is the subject. Have recently added is the verb. An extra unit to them is like an extra unit is the direct object.
نقدر نعتبرها كلها. An extra unit هي complement.
Yes, complement. Yeah.
Complement. Okay. Next. Next. سجود.
Will you give it a try? Will هي verb. You subject, give verb, it object, a try complement.
Complement, yes. Next. Next. Anfal?
Yes. On July 7, DDT was spread on the march from a hospital. On July adverb 7. DDT
In July adverb, yes. DDT.
Subject.
Subject.
Was spread بتكون الverb.
Verb.
On the march from إنها بتكون complement.
Complement, good. Good. Next. Next. Yes, رؤى الشمري.
Yes, doctor. We will read too many. We all read too many books too quickly. We all subject.
Subject.
Read verb.
Read verb.
Too quickly adverb. Or
Adverb.
too many books complement.
Complement, good. Next. Next. Sujud.
The young man grew restless in his mother-in-law's house. The young man subject, grew verb, restless in his mother-in-law's house complement.
Complement, yes.
Yeah.
Next. Next.
Doctor, can I try?
Yes, Malak.
Yes. They had made him their son-in-law despite his objection. They is a subject. Had made is a verb.
Verb.
Him is object.
Object.
لا كاملة object. Their son-in-law despite this this is a objective complement.
Complement. خلاص بشكل عام objective complement أو complement. Yes. Objective complement. Next. Yes. Muhammad?
Yes. He found his mother-in-law greedy. He is the subject. Found is the verb, and his mother-in-law is a complement.
طبعا his mother is object. وgreedy. Greedy.
Greedy is adverbial.
طبعا هنا قلنا mother object وgreedy objective complement.
Objective complement.
Yes, objective complement. Next.
يعني in-law greedy objective complement.
هنا he found his mother-in-law. Mother-in-law عبارة عن object. Greedy mean describing mother-in-law. إذا mother-in-law is object, so greedy is objective complement.
Objective complement.
وبنفس الوقت بنقدر نعتبرها yes. No, we can بس only objective complement. Yes. Next. أسماء.
Yes.
Yeah.
They subject, have found, verb, him object, and the charming young wife objective complement.
Good. Any question about this exercise? Any question?
No.
I think it's clear. Right. Now we move to exercise 6, subordinate or dependent clauses. Pick out the subordinate or dependent clause in each of these sentences below. Label the constituent parts both of the main clause and of the subordinate clause, and indicate the relationship between the two clauses. Thus, for example, you must add the raisins after you poured the syrup over the crumbs. طبعا هنا you subject must add verb, the raisins object. طبعا هنا في عندنا you subject. طبعا هنا في عندنا two clauses. في عندنا dependent في عندنا independent. You must add the raisins. هنا عبارة ايش؟ اللي هي independent clause نسميه main clause. After you pour the syrup over the crumbs عبارة عن independent او بنسميه سوري dependent او بنسميه subordinate clause. اوكي so في عندنا هنا you subject must adverb reasons object. طبعا after عباره عن connector هنا adverbial connector. بيجي بعديها كلوز ثاني اللي هو dependent clause. في برضه subject وفيها verb كمان. you subject you poured verb والsyrup object over the crumbs عباره عن adverb. اوكي طب شو الريليشن شيب between الفيرست كلوز والسكند كلوز هنا؟ شو الريليشن شيب between you must add the raisins مع after you pour the syrup over the crumbs؟
adverb.
في عندنا هون sequence. اوكي يعني first what should be done first؟ you have poured the syrup over the crumbs بعدين you must add the raisin. إذا في عندنا sequence إيش؟ of events here. okay number 1 سلسبيل.
I don't believe. Yes, I don't believe that those bookshelves are popular anyway yet. I is the subject. I don't believe that Hail independent clause. I is the subject. Don't believe there that object. Those books are popular anyway yet. من عند those هاي كلها object. Those is the subject. Those bookshelves. Are is the verb. Popular subject of complement. Anywhere adverb. Yet is adverb.
إذا في عندنا two clauses. شو الكلوز الأول؟ I don't believe.
I don't believe.
في عندنا number 2 these bookshelves are popular anywhere yet. طبعا الكلوز الأول في عندنا I subject و don't believe الverb. طبعا كلها that those bookshelves are popular anywhere yet شو بتيجي
function as
object للبليف. اوكي بس داخل الكلوز الثاني في عندنا برضه ايش؟ subject في عندنا verb.
subject to verb.
في عندنا those bookshelves شو هاي هون؟ subject و are
is the verb.
popular
subject of
و anywhere adverb. إذا لاحظنا هون في عندنا two clauses واحد dependent والثاني dependent وكل clause فيه subject وفيه verb. اوكي next ملاك شفيقة. ملاك سمعتني؟ طيب سلسبيل.
What that advancement says is not true. What شوي هاي هاي للquestion that adverb
طلع عليها is it a question أول شيء قبل ما تقول is it a question طلع في question هون no it's not a question.
yeah what that is the subject.
كيف what that the subject advertisement says واحنا قلنا subject السبجكت بيكون before the verb. Where is the verb here؟
that
verb.
Advertisement says.
Verb. Where is the verb here?
In the independent clause says with verb.
Is there the verb here, the main verb? هاي says عبارة عن verb بالnoun clause. نعتبر what that advertisement says هاي عبارة عن noun clause. says
function
verb
as the
داخل
subject.
noun clause. بس where the main verb? Is. Okay. إذا شو الفانكشن what the advertisement says شو الفانكشن
as a subject.
Okay. subject هاي بنسميها noun clause كلها. what that advertisement says ايش؟
is
عبارة عن noun clause. داخل الnoun clause في عندنا subject في عندنا verb. شو subject داخل noun clause؟ advertisement و says verb. بس المين verb بالجملة شو هو؟
is.
Okay.
Okay.
إذا السبجكت هو عبارة عن noun clause. Okay.
Yes.
Next.
دكتور advertisement بنعتبرها هون adverb؟
No. Advertisement is a noun. Advertisement is a noun. لأنه that advertisement says. advertisement is the subject. والسبجكت فيه له verb. بس الادفيرب doesn't have a verb. Okay. إذا advertisement is the subject. والسبجكت له verb له says. طبعا هذا يكون ضمن النون كلوز. بس المين فيرب الجمله كلها له is. واضح؟ لانه كلها وذا advertisement says عباره عن subject. اذا الفيرب داخل السبجكت هذا it is not the main verb. المين فيرب شو بيكون عاده after the subject. واضح؟ next. أنفال؟
Yes. What that advertisement says شو اسمه هاي الجملة dependent. What that advertisement have تكون subject says الverb. I simply don't believe هاي independent و I subject و don't believe الverb.
طيب إذا ما في عندنا what that advertisement says I simply don't believe. طبعا what that advertisement says عبارة عن noun clause. اوكي شو فيها what that advertisement فيها subject لو ايش that advertisement والverb says بس المين كلوز عندنا I simply don't believe. اوكي I don't believe what what that advertisement says. اذا اللي هو النون كلوز what that advertisement says شو الفانكشن تبعها هون؟ لو عكسنا الجمله قلنا I simply don't believe what the advertisement says. شو بصير what the advertisement says here؟ object not subject. اوكي وين السبجكت بالجمله؟ I مظبوط؟ I والverb don't believe. don't believe what that advertisement says. إذا what اللي هي noun clause what that advertisement says is إيش؟ is the object of the sentence. واضح؟ next. بينما الجملة number 2 شو بتيجي what that advertisement says؟ شو اجت؟ subject. لاحظتوا؟ بينما الثانية number 3 شو صارت؟ object. اوكي next. next. محمد.
Yes. I'll believe it when I see the result. I'll believe it is the like the first dependent clause. When I see the result is the other. I is the subject.
أيوة.
Will believe it is the verb.
Verb.
It is the object.
Object. When I see the results.
When I see the results, I is the verb. I is the subject. C is the verb. The results is the object.
طب كلها when I see the results هي عبارة عن noun clause. شو الفانكشن تبعها بالجملة؟
Like it's
direct object.
It I believe it when I see the results. it قلنا object. إذا شو when I see the results هي noun clause شو بتكون الفانكشن تبعها؟
adverb.
فيها adverb بس شو الفانكشن بالضبط بشكل عام؟ I believe it when I see the results. Objective complement لإت. When I see the results. إذا هون when I see the results عبارة عن noun clause. It is objective complement. Okay, next. Next. Muhammad?
Yes. Can you tell us is a clause?
What kind? What kind? Dependent or independent?
Can you tell us is independent?
Independent, yes.
Yes. When can you is the subject, can't what can
طبعا كان مع till هاي verb كلها.
Yeah, can is the verb. Yes. Us is the object.
Object, yes. طيب when we shall see the results. شو الفانكشن when we؟ طبعا when we عباره عن noun clause. شو الفانكشن تبعها؟ طبعا us عباره قلنا عن ايش؟
Us is the object.
What kind of object? What kind of object?
Is
indirect ولا direct?
Indirect.
In ولا direct?
Can you tell us? Us is the receiver.
Indirect.
Yeah.
طيب الnoun clause when we shall see the results. شو بصير هاي؟
Objective complement like.
No, هاي direct object.
Direct.
Okay.
Yes. I get it.
واضح؟ إذا tell us عبارة عن indirect object.
Yeah, us is indirect.
We shall see the result هي عبارة عن clause. شو الفاكشن تبعها؟ له direct object. واضح؟ هاي عندنا عبارة عن two objects اللي هي us و when we shall see the result. إذا الأس اللي هي اللي فيها البروناونز عادة بتكون indirect object. فأس on indirect when we shall see the result is what direct. إذا noun clause when we shall see the result is what is the direct object. Next. Yes. أسماء?
Yes. I was saying, could you come next Saturday? I was saying is independent clause.
Independent or dependent?
Independent clause.
No, it's dependent. I was saying what?
I was saying.
لما تقول saying يعني saying something. إذا this is إيش؟ dependent ولا independent؟ في شيء فيها؟
dependent clause.
Dependent لأنها إيش؟ وين المين clause؟
Could you come next Saturday?
Could you come next Saturday؟ هاي المين clause. بينما saying was saying إيش؟ dependent أو بنسميها subordinate.
Okay.
طيب هنا could you come next Saturday شو بتكون هاي شو الفانكشن؟
I think object.
Object, yes. إذا what were you saying? I was saying could you come next Saturday? إذا could you come next Saturday عبارة عن إيش؟ Object, yes. لما نقول say something شو think إنه could you come next Saturday? This is the object. Next. Number 7. Anfal?
Yes. I guess I have eaten chicken 6 or 7 times. I guess it's high dependent. I have I have eaten chicken 6 or 7 times. High independent.
Independent.
Object لا I guess.
I guess I have. طبعا guess what؟ لهون what بتكون object. شو الobject؟ I have eaten chicken 6 or 7 times. إذا I have eaten chicken 6 or 7 times is object the verb guess. Okay. Good. Next. Yes. Yes. You didn't leave the tap open after you shut off the water supply. في عندنا two clauses. وين المين clause هنا؟ أو الindependent؟
After you shut the.
Is this the independent?
Is the dependent.
Dependent. إذا
Yes.
after you shut off the water supply عبارة عن dependent. الindependent اللي هو المين. Which
you
one?
didn't leave the tap.
You didn't leave the tap open.
Leave the tap open, yeah.
طبعا each clause has subject to verb. طب بالنسبة للسبجكت of the main clause شو؟
You.
الverb
didn't leave.
Didn't leave. Tab.
The tab is the object.
طبعا open هون عبارة عن ايش؟ objective complement. طيب. second clause برضه في عندنا subject. شو هو؟
Which is you.
والverb
shut off.
Shut
yeah,
off
the verb.
water supply.
So supply is the object.
Object. Good. Next.
دكتور يعني هون الفانكشن object.
لا احنا بنحكي عن two clauses. واحد dependent والnext independent. ايامهم independent لو الاول you didn't leave لانه فيها subject to verb. الثاني after you shut off the water supply هاي dependent او بنسميها subordinate clause. كل each clause فيه subject to verb. Okay?
Yes.
But one of the clauses is not complete because it depends on the what? On the main clause. طيب next number 9. Yes, Anfal?
Yes, where the plane crashed, the snow is still falling heavily. بتكون independent هي تكون the snow is لا the snow is still falling heavily.
Yes.
وبتكون شو اسمه where the plane crashed هي the verbal clause. الverbal clause.
طب وين الديبندنت والاندبندنت؟
الديبندنت is still falling هي independent.
Independent, yes.
Where the plane crashed هي dependent.
هاي dependent, yes, good. طيب. طبعا subject dependent فيها where the plane crashed. Where is subject to the verb? Where is the subject to the verb?
Subject the plane.
The plane.
Verb crashed.
Crashed. طيب السكند كلوز هو المين كلوز. Where is the subject?
The snow.
The
subject.
snow.
Falling. الverb heavily الادفيرب تكون
is still falling.
هاي الفيرب.
الفيرب.
It's falling.
مظبوط. طبعا هنا the snow is still falling heavily أصل الجملة where the plane crashed. إذا the snow still falling heavily where the plane crashed. صار في عندنا هنا ايش؟ في عندنا تقديم. اوكي للوير للديبندنت كلوز. طب the last one yes. Yes, Muhammad.
Where the plane crashed is the dependent clause. The plane is the subject. Crashed is the verb.
طب وين المين subject؟ وين اللي هو subject of the sentence here?
Where the plane crashed.
Where the plane crashed. إذا عندنا هنا الnoun clause. شو noun clause؟ Where the plane crashed is ايش؟ Is the subject.
Is the subject, yes.
سميه اللي هو subject of the sentence. Okay.
Like the other one, like number 2.
Yes, مظبوط. طيب. Any question about this exercise? Any question? Do you have any question? طيب. ننتقل exercise 7 objects and complements. Indicate by OD. شو يعني OD؟ يعني direct object. OI يعني indirect object. CS يعني subjective complement. CO معناته objective complement. Whether the parts underlined in the sentence below are the direct object the OD, the indirect object OI, the subject complement CS, or the object complement CO. Okay. Number one. Number one. Salsabil?
Yes. Will someone get a doctor quickly? A doctor is a direct object.
Direct
the
object.
verb
Good. Yes.
get.
Doctor, direct object. Next. Asma?
George and Paul both became famous doctor. Famous doctor is subjective complement.
Subjective complement. لو CS. Yes. Next. Salsabil?
Do you call yourself a doctor? Yourself a doctor is a direct object of the
Direct
verb
object,
call.
yes. ودكتور?
Indirect object.
No. Do you call yourself? when yourself قلنا ايش؟ Direct object. A doctor?
Object. Okay.
No, not
You
object.
call...
It is what?
Objective complement.
Objective complement.
Objective
أنا ايش؟
complement.
Doctor yourself a doctor. Yourself
Mm.
object to a doctor related to yourself. إذا بما أنه yourself is direct object.
Adjective.
إذا doctor is what? Objective complement.
Objective
Yes.
complement.
Next. Malak?
Yeah. May I call you Jenny? You is direct object. No. I call you. You is object.
Object
And
or
Jenny
direct
is
object, yes. Jenny?
Yeah. Jenny is indirect object.
No.
Objective complement.
Objective complement, yes. Then I call you what? Jenny. Then Jenny related to you. You is object, then Jenny is objective complement. Next. Yes. سلسبيل. Yes, سلسبيل.
May I call you a taxi or something? You is indirect object. Taxi or something, a direct object.
مظبوط. إذا you is indirect object. Taxi or something, direct object.
Yeah.
أسماء.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Call me anything you like. Anything direct object, and you like objective complement.
Call me.
Call me anything you like.
إذا شو anything هون؟
Direct object.
Call me anything.
Anything
yes.
direct object, right?
طيب
and
مين
you
هون؟
like objective complement.
No, أنا بقول call me here. شو مي هون تيجي مين؟
Call me.
ها؟
Subject.
Object. طيب anything.
Objective complement.
Objective complement لأنه anything لمي. Okay. You like.
هلا مش anything you like إنها sentence كاملة ولا anything لحاله you like لحاله؟
كانوا مع بعضها مش شايف أنا كيف ما عندك موجود مع بعضها ولا كل واحد لحاله؟
دكتور لا كاملة خط تحتها
كاملة مع
anything you
بعضها.
like معناها objective complement
معناته
كاملة.
objective complement yes كلها objective complement yes. Okay next.
دكتور أجاوب 7.
Yes, number 7.
It's so cold I can't get warm. So cold is a subjective complement. Yeah.
I can't get warm. Warm.
نفس الإشي subjective complement.
مظبوط. Subject هي subjective complement. Next. Next. سجود.
Yes, doctor. I cannot get my hands warm. My hands اللي هي object. Warm objective complement.
مظبوط. إذا my hands object. Warm objective complement. Next. حسام الدين.
Keep quiet. Quiet on a subjective complement.
مظبوط. Yes.
Those children. Direct object. Quiet.
Direct object. Quiet.
Objective complement.
Objective complement. Good. Objective complement. Next. Next. سلسبيل.
Can't you give them something to keep them quiet? Them is indirect object.
Indirect object. Something.
Something direct object.
Direct object. Them.
To keep them direct object.
Direct object. Good. Next. Sujud.
The young man was slowly going mad. Mad subjective complement.
Mad subjective complement. Good. Next. Asma.
His mother-in-law was driving him mad. Him, direct object and mad objective complement.
Good, yes. Next. Next. Malak Shafiq.
Yes, the driver turned the corner too quickly. The corner is a direct object.
مظبوط. Corner is direct object. Yes. Next. Sujud.
The weather is turning warmer. A warmer subjective complement.
Subjective complement. Good. Next. Malak.
The hot weather turned all the milk sour. All the milk is indirect object and the sour direct object.
The hot weather turned all the milk. شو all the milk here?
Direct object.
Direct object. Sour
is objective complement.
Objective complement. Yes, objective complement. Next. Next. Salsabil.
The young man grew very depressed. Very depressed is the subjective complement.
Subjective complement. Good. Next. Sujud.
He grew his hair long. His hair direct object. Long objective complement.
Objective complement. Yes. Next. Next. Yes, Sujud.
He had made a great mistake. A great mistake, direct object.
Direct object. Good. Next. Salsabil.
His in-laws had simply made him their servant. Him, direct object. Their servant, objective complement.
Objective complement. Good. Next. Muhammad.
His wife made him curry. Him is direct object, curry objective complement.
No. Made him. Him قلنا ايش هنا؟ What is carry here? Adjective ولا noun?
Curry is
no. It doesn't describe.
No.
إذا شو بصير هم هنا؟
Direct. Indirect.
Indirect object. Carry.
Direct.
Direct object. إذا هون عندنا diatransitive verb. Diatransitive take two objects. Made him indirect object. Carry direct object. Next. Asma.
But this only made him more miserable. Him, direct object, and more miserable, objective complement.
Objective complement. Good. Next. سلسبيل.
Show me your passport. Show me. Me is indirect object. Your passport direct object.
Direct object.
ومي الأخيرة indirect object.
Indirect object, yes. Next. محمد.
Did you see anyone? Did you say anything? Did you see anyone? Anyone is like the indirect object.
Indirect?
Is a direct object.
Then we have one object here, direct object.
Well, yeah, yes.
Or anything
is the same?
The same, yes, direct object, yes.
Yes, direct object, yes.
Next. Hussam al-Din.
I didn't tell anybody anything. Anybody indirect object. Anything direct object.
Direct object, good. Any question about direct, indirect, subject complement, objective complement؟ واضح؟ بالنسبة للأنواع هاي اللي حكينا عنهم، في عنده أي سؤال؟ طيب نشوف exercise 8 categories of verbs. The following terms can be used with reference to verbs. إذا نستخدم verbs intensive, extensive, stative, dynamic, intransitive, monotransitive, ditransitive, and complex transitive. Indicate by the letters A, B, C which of these terms could be applied to the verbs as they are used in the sentences below. Note that more than one label could be used in every case. Number 1.
دكتور.
Yes.
دكتور بصير إنه هذا السؤال نخليه للمحاضرة اللي عشان نكون مراجعين اللي أعطيتنا إياهم، وأصلاً باي ذا واي إنه ما ضل كتير وقت، إنه 4 دقايق بس.
تعرفناش بس يعني الشغلات كلها قاعدين نشرحها واضحة، صح ولا لا؟
لا بس إنه
فيها مشكلة بالنسبة للفهم، يعني مش فاهمينها؟
لا فاهمينها بس إنه ما راجعناهم.
وأنت لازم تحضر يعني قد ما بتقدر، لأنه بتعرف معنا ساعة كاملة، يعني ممكن نغطي كثير فيها. أوكي؟ طيب مش مشكلة. We'll leave it for after tomorrow. أوكي؟ طب تحضروا أنتوا لآخر الوحدة. بجوز المرة الجاية نخلصها. أوكي؟ لأنه exercise 9 مش داخل معنا، سوري. exercise 10. exercise 10 شايفينه؟ أو مش رايحين ناخذه.
دكتور زي هيك بتيجي نمط أسئلة الامتحان مثل الورك بوك؟
بتيجي جملة وتحت الخط. هل هي دايركت اوبجكت، اندايركت، اوبجكتيف كومبلمنت، زي هيك. يعني الأسئلة بتكون من نفس اللي باخذ بالكتاب يعني. بس هون بدل ما يكون يعني تحل أنت، في عندنا مالتيبل تشويس. هذا الفرق بس. Okay.
Okay.
Any other questions?
Thank you.
طلع عندكم أي أسئلة؟ Okay, then this is enough for today. See you next time.
See you.